In today's video, I'm going to share with you what it means to create that life balance and create that ideal life that you're looking for. That's coming up. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jacob Lethbridge, and on this channel we focus on bringing out the best in ourselves so that we can write an amazing life story. Today's video we're focusing on balance and what that means in your life. So a lot of people think balance has to do with only work life. I would like to challenge you to think about balance in a more holistic way. What does balance mean to you, and what does balance create in your life? Now for me, for a long time, I was focused on creating that work-life balance, but I never had that kind of balance. I was always focusing on okay, what can I do to create a better life for myself? And in that, I had to focus on, being better at work, creating a bigger income, creating more of something externally, that instead of focusing more on the inside and being true to myself and who I actually am. Now, the thing about balance is that it's always kind of teetering back and forth. We never really create that balance unless we make it a priority in our life. See, for so many of us, we're focused on, maybe we're focused on creating more income, creating more wealth in our life so that we can balance that out on the other side with, travel and leisure and doing all this kind of fun stuff that we want to do. But here's the kicker. So many people focus so much on creating that work balance that they burn themselves out. And believe me, I've been there. I was in a job that was, really not good for me. It was stressful. It was mentally draining. I put on a ton of weight when I was working there because I was just trying to create enough income so that I could create that balance at home and really, have that fun, outgoing life. When I found out that balance actually comes from within instead of something without. Okay, so here's the thing. Balance comes from within. If you can find yourself the time to get still, to meditate, to take those deep breaths, and to say, okay, today I'm going to create balance in my life. How am I going to do that? If you sit still and you listen and you wait for the answer, you will create balance in your life. So what does that look like? Balance for me means being able to spend time at home with my daughter, with my wife, and also having, work and fun all combined. So it's not just work and life. It's also creating that balance where I can say, I'm going to work for 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm going to spend 5 minutes with my daughter. Or I'm going to spend, 20 minutes playing with my daughter and then get back to doing a little bit of work. Or I'm going to go film a video, or I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to take time for myself. Whatever it is, it's creating that balance of time so that your mental state is in such a way that you feel refreshed at the end of the day. You're not one of those people who comes back and says, oh man, today was such a terrible day at work. I really don't want to go in and do that again tomorrow. But I have to, so that I can afford to live in this house, so that I can afford that we can go on trips. But at what cost? So many people get stuck in the kind of life where they just say, I really need to get this promotion so that we can go and take this trip. But are they really happy with the way that they're living their life? And the thing is, when we focus so much on trying to get external results, we get ourselves stuck in this kind of uneven, unbalanced situation where we don't know what actually makes us happy. We think going outside and doing these, fantastic trips, which they are great, by the way. I love trips, but we think that by getting to that next level, getting to that next promotion level, that next income level, we're going to have all these different things. When in reality, if we're not happy with ourselves and we're not happy with who we are as a person, we're not going to have that balance in life. We're not going to create that balance that we're looking for. So what can you do to start creating that balance in your life? In my experience, the best way to create balance is to intentionally go about creating that balance. Start by writing out what that balance looks like for you. Are you someone who wants to spend half an hour working, half an hour playing with your kids, and then half an hour doing some type of exercise? Are you the kind of person who wants to, create that balance of, I want to travel, so what can I do to travel? And balancing out working and traveling. Maybe you're someone who travels while you work. Maybe that's the kind of balance that works for you. I don't know. You have to find that out for yourself. And the next thing I encourage you to do is write that down. Write it down, whether it be in your laptop or physically with a pen and paper. Write down what it means to be balanced for you. What does an ideal day look like? What would make you happiest? What would create that sense of balance in your life? How would you feel if you lived a balanced life? And I'm not just talking about like diet. I'm not just talking about work life. I'm talking about in every area of your life. What would it look like to be balanced? What would your ideal day look like? Would you be someone who gets up at 5 a.m., exercises, then meditates, then reads, then maybe creates a video, or maybe you start working on that next kind of passive income stream? What does balance look like for you? If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's something else you want to talk about. What does balance look like for you? Tell me what I can do to best serve you, to help you write your own story, because we only get one life. And in that life, if we choose to be the hero, if we choose to be the bystander, or if we choose to be the villain, we only have ourselves to blame, because we are the ones who write the story. So if you like this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below, share with me what balance means to you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.